My daily driver for the office refurb is going to be this BenQ BL3200 PT 32-inch monitor. It's the first time I've owned a monitor with DisplayPort, so I'm interested to see how that performs when it's teamed up with my GTX 970. So first, let's take a look at the included cables. There's a digital DVI-D cable, the standard blue-colored VGA cable, the one I'm interested in, the DisplayPort cable. It also comes with a USB 3 A to B cable, which allows the several USB ports on the monitor to connect to the PC. This one here is your standard HDMI cable. This monitor has two built-in 5-watt speakers, so it also comes with an aux cable. And finally, your standard kettle power cable. In this box is the gadgety remote for accessing the on-screen display. It connects via a USB Mini B port. You can also program it so you can switch between various preset display options with the push of a single button. In the end, I decided not to use this remote at all. There's a small cable tidy included as well. The base that the whole thing sits on is plastic, but it's finished to look like brushed aluminium. The monitor arm twists into the hole on top and is firmly secured with a single locking screw underneath. The piece that takes all the weight is a very sturdy, solid piece of curved aluminium, which looks fantastic. Unpacking the actual panel itself reveals some more brushed aluminium finish and a panel with a high gloss finish. It's fairly obvious where the small cable tidy lives because it says wire holder. Looking at the ports on the side shows a built-in card reader, two USB 3 ports and a headphone jack. The video inputs are nicely positioned so the cables can be well hidden. We'll come back to those later. On the bottom of the panel is where the USB 3 A to B cable connects. Next to that is the USB Mini B port, which the remote for accessing the on-screen display connects. Then there are two USB 2 ports and the aux input for the built-in speakers. Moving on to the video inputs, we have DisplayPort 2.1, VGA, digital DVI-D, and HDMI. I really like the way everything can connect from the one side. The upright is actually machined from a single piece of solid aluminium. Attaching it to the back of the panel is really simple. Just line up the two metal teeth at the top and lower it down until it clicks into place. If you need to release it, just push in the big button and lift it out. The panel can also be teamed up with a 100mm VESA mounting. Connecting the upright to the base is done by lining up the locking mechanism and twisting, then finger tightening the screw that's underneath. This monitor has a ton of ergonomic and viewing angle adjustment. There's 45 degrees of side-to-side swivel. Tilt offers 5 degrees of downwards adjustment and 20 degrees of upwards adjustment. The vertical height adjustment range is 150mm. At its lowest point, it's 50mm from the top of the desk and 200mm at its highest. All movements are really easy and smooth to adjust. This monitor will also rotate 90 degrees so that it can be used in portrait mode. One drawback if you are going to use it in portrait mode is that if you have it flush to its stand, it blocks access to the built-in card reader, the two USB 3 ports and the headphone jack. It can't be rotated the other way to fix this issue. It's a design overlook in my opinion. The remote gadget sits neatly into the circular depression at the base of the upright, and the cable connects to the mini USB. With my setup, there's a total of 4 cables at the back which need to be kept out of sight. Thinking about cable management here, I would probably want something attached to the back of the upright to keep all the cables neat. I'll show you the solution I used in the office refurb reveal video, and I'll also show you what these touch buttons do down here when the monitor is in place and functioning. I bought this monitor from one of the wholesalers I use for 829 Australian dollars.